So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. They've got Kobe Bryant. James is out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Johnson, and it's Jordan in at the 3, the small forward. Here's McGrady, and here's SGA outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Bryant. Drills the baseline jumper.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant, you got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
SGA against James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's O'Neal, and he buries his first look.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Howard. Clock at 6. And here's Jordan. And here's Bryant outside. Thompson pulls it in. The Bulls on offense. SGA passes to Olajuwon. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to McGrady. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is James. Jordan finds Bryant. Pulls it from 20, and the jumper is good. Bryant's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Thompson. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Olajuwon. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now here's Jordan. Second chance effort, and the layup is good.
The touch on Jordan's close range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
To the inside. That one's good from James on the assist by Jordan.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McGrady. Launches it. Drills it from deep. McGrady's got 5 now.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Howard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the lob. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And a fast break now for the Bulls. That one drops for him.
Have mercy on that rim, big fella O'Neal, making it happen on the fast break.
Here's Jordan. That shot off. Thompson with some nice D. And here's SGA. No made baskets yet. No good. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls. They lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Thompson out there. And it's Olajuwon in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
The Hawks trailing. Down low. Stolen. Bryant against SGA. Pass to McGrady. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Howard. Now Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Bryant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, swiped away. Here's McGrady. Here's O'Neal. Howard with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
James, that's good.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Pass to McGrady. 4-3. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And here's Howard. Bryant, left side. 5 to shoot. From 13 feet, down it goes. Bryant's got 6 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's McGrady. He's got 5. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Howard. They've got numbers. Oh, got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Johnson with the defensive effort.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Here's McGrady, covered by Johnson. Pass to Thompson. Chicago passing it around. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And patience is key. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't let the shot clock disrupt his play.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
McGrady. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. James outside. Here's Bryant. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants to.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. No good from the wing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls up 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. On the court for the Hawks, we've got Dwight Howard. Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Jordan in at small forward. Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Pass to James. Over SGA. The shot by James, no good. Chicago leading. McGrady, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Olajuwon. Here's McGrady. Three-pointer, no good. James finds Bryant. Now here's Jordan. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. On the wing, Bryant jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Bryant's got 11 points.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Pass to Olajuwon. And here is Thompson, covered by Bryant. Thompson against Bryant. Here's McGrady. Give him 8. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Bryant against Thompson. And here's James. And it's James inside.
Always looking to get his teammates involved. Bryant certainly has the vision to do so.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. They're scoreless since the first half. Here's Olajuwon. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Minute 32 left in the third. Clock at 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Capitalizes off the crossover.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Howard, the pass to Johnson. Here's Bryant. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Bryant against Thompson. Pass to McGrady. And the layup is good. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Here's Johnson. Chicago with a rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Poke loose. McGrady to pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to McGrady. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Atlanta. Howard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Jordan takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Puts up a deep 3. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Thompson out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Thompson passes to Olajuwon. To take the lead. Johnson with the defensive effort. Jordan finds Bryant. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Johnson passes to James. Now here's Jordan. Beyond the arc.
When it comes to wing defenders, Klay is as good as it gets.
Jordan misses. Thompson passes to Olajuwon. And he makes it. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Jordan with it. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. Shot's no good. And so here is Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Let's loose for 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Olajuwon. Here's McGrady, covered by Bryant. It's off. Hawks trail by 5. Now James. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Kobe thrives under pressure. When his team needs a hoop, he's the man to get it for him.
SGA against James. SGA. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Bryant inside. SGA covering.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Thompson! Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
They want the ball in his hand when the situation calls for it.
Jordan against Thompson. Yes, sir! Count it!
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Jordan inside, working on Thompson. That's off.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Bryant against SGA. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
Johnson fires. No good from 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
San Antonio to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Antetokounmpo out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mutombo. And it's Gilmore in at the 4. And Garnett able to finish.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Davis. Curry with a wide-open look. And the three ball is good.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Here's Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And here's Leonard from 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
That free throw, no good.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pippen, the pass to Curry. Davis setting the pick for Curry. Shoots. Gets a very good look and converts. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Antetokounmpo finds Westbrook, sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
Pippen, a screen on Leonard. Curry way outside from beyond the arc and then some.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Garnett with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Pass to Gilmore. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Westbrook against Curry. The shot's good from Westbrook.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8 from deep three-point land. Here's Chamberlain, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Giannis dishes to Westbrook. Kick out to Giannis. Mutombo is screen on Davis. 5 to shoot, and that one good. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 4. Let's take a quick break now. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Mutombo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gilmore in at the 4 spot. Pippen against Leonard. A 3-ball. Rebound, San Antonio.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Garnett. Back to Curry. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Bulls ball.
Chicago leading by 4. And here's Leonard. 8 points for him. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Pass to Gilmore. Giannis outside. And here's Leonard. Defended by Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now, here is Chamberlain. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Leonard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Gilmore passes to Westbrook. There's 1:40 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Leonard finds Westbrook. And again, no good by Chicago.
What normally he makes, that defense gets lucky there.
Pippen, the pass to Garnett. It's deflected. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Here's Leonard with the bucket in transition.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Garnett kicks to Davis. Pass to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Garnett. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Antetokounmpo passes to Gilmore. And here's Leonard. A shot. And Davis pulls it down.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Right side Curry. Bounce pass Pippen. Puts up a deep 3. Curry can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Antetokounmpo. Garnett with the steal. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Anthony Davis is out there with Garnett. Then it's Curry. Then it's Pippen. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio Foul. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Westbrook. Garnett grabs the board.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Garnett with the screen on Mutombo. Chamberlain dishes to Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Antetokounmpo passes to Gilmore. Now here's Leonard from deep. They get the rebound. Mutombo kicks to Leonard. And again, Chicago. No good. Spurs leading by 3. Garnett outside. Pass to Pippen. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Pippen. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th assist in this one. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely...
Pippen dishes to Garnett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Antetokounmpo finds Westbrook. Here's Gilmore. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Curry with the steal. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Leonard on the wing. Leonard full speed ahead. And a missed layup. To the inside. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
And here's Leonard from 3.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Garnett outside. Pass to Curry over Westbrook. Curry shot is off. Bulls trail by 7. Giannis outside. Nobody near Leonard. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Leonard against Curry. Five on the clock. Launches it. That shot missing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs out in front, up 5. And we'll be back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Mutombo. Russell Westbrook out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gilmore in at the power forward. Mutombo is screen on Curry. Leonard the pass to Mutombo. And they pick up 2. Mutombo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago. Curry against Leonard. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Davis, the pass to Garnett. Pushing it up. Westbrook. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Layup, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Curry. No good from 3.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Now Curry. Pippen outside. Shot clock at 6. Tosses it up. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Westbrook. Creating space. What a move.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
Arnett surveying the defense. Pippen with it. Westbrook picks him up. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Big time move inside.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Here's Chicago. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now Westbrook. 3. Good.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play. Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Spurs trail by 4. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Antetokounmpo. And it doesn't go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Garnett outside. Nice aggressive move from Garnett inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there now. We just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Curry fires. The 3 is off.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
The Bulls call timeout. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Mutombo is screen on Davis. It's good.
Yeah, Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Timeout Spurs. What do you think we're going to see here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip-in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also Thompson out there. And it's McGrady in at the three. Bird passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Shots blocked. Here's McGrady. Ooh, poked away. In transition, here they come. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Durant surveying the D. Jokic the screen. And Durant hits from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McGrady. Gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Wizards. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Jokic. Wembanyama, pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Durant's got 6.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
McGrady, good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Bird. Back to Durant. Tries it from 16, and again it's Washington.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. .121 left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thompson. Back to SGA. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Pass to Bird. The 3 ball. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Olajuwon. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Washington. 4-point game. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bird to the middle. Here's Durant. It's tipped. Thompson passes to SGA. Launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Washington. They lead by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
They've got Nikola Jokic. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bird in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Wembanyama. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to O'Neal. Here's McGrady. Over Jokic. McGrady shot is off. Washington leading by 6. Right side Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. The Bulls trail by 8. Thompson outside. Right side O'Neal. Thompson against Jokic. Thompson with a steal. Pass to SGA. Back to Thompson. Outside SGA. Off target with the 3. Wizards leading by 8. From 12 feet. O'Neal pulls it in. And here's Chicago. Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Thompson, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jokic finds Durant. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. SGA with it. Durant covering. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. .125 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 6-point lead. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. Puts it up from 12. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
McGrady shot is off. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Jokic. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Olajuwon passes to SGA. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Durant with it. From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Washington leading by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. McGrady. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Bird. Outside Durant. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now. Here's McGrady. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Jokic. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Here's Olajuwon. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Pass to Bird. Basket counts. Bird's got 5 points.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
And here's Thompson.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
1:49 left in the third. Here's Bird. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Durant has the open look. O'Neal pulls it in.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. 6 points for him.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wembanyama from downtown. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McGrady. And the three-pointer goes. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Chicago now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McGrady. Can he keep it going? And Chicago again with a bucket.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Jokic. Releases. Off the left rim and out. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Nikola Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Washington right now.
Man, good whistle there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bulls.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Yeah, he missed one, but overall improved their situation. They'll take it.
Washington moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Washington trailing.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic passes to Wembanyama. Here's Bird. There's the triple.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. The release. And he gets the jumper to fall.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
And the Wizards call timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that." The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Chicago leading by 4. Now SGA. And stolen by Jokic. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Bird. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Yes, sir! That one's good! And SGA has got the ball here for Chicago. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Wide open! That one goes! Yes, sir!
Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using him.
Durant against Thompson. 11 feet out, and he sinks the jumper.
And that's big-time stuff for Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Now Thompson. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama to take the lead. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Now SGA. Oh, denied by Durant. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. KD against contact inside.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Timeout, Bulls. Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson. Here's McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
SGA fires. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. For the finish. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington, Victor Wembanyama. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
These moments are big for Wembanyama's growth. He loves these situations.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Washington with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And it's the Knicks to start us off. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Mutombo. And it's Gilmore in at the four-man position.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Butler passes to Duncan. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
George against Giannis. And George gets it over to Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Bulls with possession. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Pass to Gilmore. Now here's Mutombo. He's covered by Yao. Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by George. Here is Arenas. He's covered by Westbrook. Butler against Giannis. Back to Arenas. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Westbrook. Launches a three. Rebound by Yao. And here is Butler. Outside Arenas. Back to Butler. Pass to Arenas. Lets it go with the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Man, you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Giannis. Now Westbrook, defended by Butler. Westbrook dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Butler in the corner. Antetokounmpo against Arenas. Now Butler from about 19 feet. And it's in off the backboard. Arenas has got 5 now.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Here they are, with their hands together.
.55 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. Can they get it? He lays it in.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Pass to Butler. Back to Arenas. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 8 points for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Giannis. Nothing on the board. Gilmore. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's who Mike Woodson's going with. Now is out there with Duncan. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Butler. And it's Arenas in at the 2-guard. The Bulls trailing. Westbrook passes to Giannis. Down low and stolen by Arenas. George up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Butler. Now here is Yao. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's George. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. George with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. George passes to Duncan. Back to George. Outside for Arenas. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Gilmore. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And he hits it to tie the game up. Westbrook's got 6 points.
The key for Westbrook is having his feet under him. I mean, when he does that, the jumper is wet.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here is Arenas following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Back to Arenas. On the wing, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
Now here's Giannis. Still without a basket. Off target with his 3. Arenas against Leonard. Outside Arenas. Butler way outside. Here's Yao. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
At the line for the Knicks, Ming Yao. At the line, 1 shot.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Butler passes to George. Shoots the three. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And sometimes it's impossible trying to contain Yao. He's so big and just slams misses in with ease.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Westbrook. Nobody near Leonard. Offline with his 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
From your pocket bike, Arena Entertainment.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they threw up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Russell Westbrook, also Antetokounmpo out there. Mutombo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gilmore in at the 4 spot. Now here's Giannis. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gilmore. And the Knicks with possession. Arenas passes to Butler. Back to Arenas. That 3 off the mark. Westbrook kicks to Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard. There's the triple. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
3-point goal.
Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Arenas. Outside Butler. Back to Arenas. Sinks the triple. Arenas has got 13.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Leonard finds Giannis. Knicks with the rebound. Yao's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Arenas. Back to Butler. On the wing, Arenas. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Arenas misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. Bulls moving the ball around. Gilmore passes to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Mutombo is screen on George. Shoots from 12. Knicks with the rebound. Yao's got 7 rebounds in the game. George, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Westbrook passes to Gilmore. Here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. New York leading by 4. Butler dishes to Arenas. Big time slam by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Pass to Leonard from downtown. Yao Ming pulls it in. Yao's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Antetokounmpo against Arenas. Duncan kicks to George. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Gilmore. And that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, Gio, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And so it's the New York Knicks. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's who Mike Woodson's going with. Duncan out there with Yao. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Paul George, and it's Arenas in at the 2 spot.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Arenas. Pass to Buck. Back to Arenas. Again, the miss by Arenas. The open shot by Leonard. The Knicks pull it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Arenas. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Bulls trail by 7. And here's Westbrook. Here's Antetokounmpo.
With that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line. 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Arenas. Here's George for 3. A three-pointer. Good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Leonard. Oh, Leonard with authority.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen to New York's head coach talking to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Butler with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. And it's blocked. Giannis against Butler. Giannis inside. Giannis automatic inside.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Leonard against Arenas. Shot clock at 6. Shakes him, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
He's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
The Bulls call timeout. Now Westbrook.
Absolute fearlessness. It's why we love Westbrook, just getting after it and drawing the contact.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Tim Duncan. At the line, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Here's Antetokounmpo.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Third team foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
The Bulls call timeout. Now here's Leonard. Good.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Here's Westbrook. Down he goes for 3.
Fearless. I mean, we haven't seen many like Russ. Guys who crave the biggest moments. You want someone like that on your team.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Westbrook. So a close game sees New York take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Gilbert Arenas.